I don't understand. But yeah, like look at how he's dodging these bullets with like the first clip. He really fumbled like the second one, but like this starting one is really good. Got a shaky aim there. There's not that much that I can talk about other than like bias, because that like this fight isn't close enough where like you could start like walking forward and stuff like that. Good bias, and you can see that Zer0 is just under aiming, and Gnaske is just walking into his crosshair left like consistently. That too, like he lost it, but like look at how he's under aiming. He's moving his mouse as little as possible, and he's still hitting every shot. Should not have jumped there. Gnaske is also probably getting ping diffed, because he's on like 150. But still, it shouldn't be enough that he loses these this much. Stop jumping challenge. Like look at this was really good. Like look at how he's straight. Like look at the bias that he had, and then he basically just circled with Gnaske. Meanwhile, Gnaske was just in the same spot on the map like the entire time. This one's really like good as an example. So again, yeah, it's Gnaske. He's fighting. Look at how he got close and then circled Gnaske with his strafe and hit like his every shot, because Gnaske is just on the same spot, like in the map, and he just died for it. Like when you're getting circled like that. The rat is Gnaske. So Zer0 basically circled him with his strafe. Like this. And come on. And Gnaske, he was just reacting to how Zer0 is strafing. So he's trying to like shoot him, right? He's trying to shoot. Fuck off. He's trying to shoot him. He's trying to shoot back at him. Like this whole time on the map, over time he's in the same spot while Zer0 is moving consistently. Like the right play for Gnaske here would be to either get closer and block him. So to block Zer0 from circling him, or he needs to back out so that Zer0 can't circle him. That would be the right play. But here he's just Zer0 has control of the fight and how he's going. So he just gets shit on. Because it is a much easier fight for Zer0. Because the aim requirements for what Zer0 did is a lot lower. No. Yeah. It's a lot easier to aim in that situation. Just another. This fight here is pretty like obvious. It's another example of bias. Still not like perfect like dodge. I don't think it's a perfect dodge, but it's still really good.
I've slept 3 hours since LGS, right? Like, give me some slack. I slept 3 hours since LGS.
Like, what makes him able to dominate these fights is just that he's reading Gnaski's strafe really well. So you can see that he's just under aiming a lot, and most of the time he's under aiming correctly because Gnaski's strafe is terrible. They can see there, like, Gnaske actually hit a good strafe and Zer0 just missed a lot. Because Gnaske played the game correctly there. Here's a pretty good example of how bias, like a good dodge, looks like from the other POV. Like, look at how Gnaske is just walking out of his crosshair consistently. Like, Zer0 himself also hit a pretty good like strafe. He's also dodging well here. He's trolling. That has to be a troll. That doesn't count. He has to be trolling there.
Fucking stupid. 3, 2, 1, go. You are doing your strafe at the same side. You're like standing still, bro. It's like just fucking stupid. 3, 2, 1, go. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. See? It's so shit.
He's playing the game correctly, and fucking Gnaske is just molding. He's spending his time learning how to mantle jump instead of learning how to strafe correctly. Ooh. Wait, he's right. He's right. Playing the cover like that is kind of cringe. But again, look at how Zer0 he's reading his strafes like really well, and he's just as he was just walking into his crosshair. Look at this dodge, bro. Is he modding about the fucking strafes like again?
Oh my god.
What is your strafe, man? What is your strafe? R5 nerd shit, bro. 3, 2, 1.
Like, this is just a simple gap. Like Zer0's like dodging all of these correctly.
Count down like a fucking slow cunt. Are you like learning differently or what?
Well, are you slow? I should brain a little
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that on the aim is clean. He needs to stop jumping.
We're saying switch sides. Switch sides, switch sides.
This guy needs to stop like jumping after like a mag. It's a really like common mistake that MNK players do. Even I do sometimes.
3, 2, 1, go. No way you're hiding from me.
Yeah, you legit just... It's that easy to dodge. Like, it's actually that simple. Especially at these ranges where there is a good distance between you guys and you can't necessarily walk forward like you would be able to do in like a LG duo. Like, so here is just really like a simple question of like bias and reacting to where... With these fights, it's just a question of bias reading the enemy strafes and then on the aiming correctly is really, it's a lot like simpler compared to like an LG duo or like a close range fight. This is not close range. There's a lot more things you could do close range that would change a lot of things.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, it is not even close. Holy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, you what?
Fucking animation, bro. Fucking animation, man. Lucky, I still win that, though. 3, 2, 1, go.
Holy fuck.
That was kind of bad.
3, 2, 1, go.
That was kind of bad on Zero's like side. Especially with the R9 spray, he's over flicking a lot.
Oh my god, I actually
I gotta go. 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god.
This is why you don't jump in a fight.
Hold on. I've slept 3 hours since out yet, so I have an excuse.
Oh, is Gnaski's POV like available?
The fuck?
Sit like, no, this is good. This is good. Look at this one. Look at this one. Like, see, Gnaske was trying to circle him. He was trying to do the exact same thing, but like swapped. So, but Zer0 actually was like 200 IQ and played it correctly and backed out and then blocked Gnaski's like circle.
I have an excuse.
Like, look.
The fuck?
See, like he walked backwards, and then Gnaske couldn't circle him anymore.
That's horrendous. Oh my god.
Yeah,
The fuck?
that was like the perfect like counter,
I've slept 3
like
hours
perfect
since out
counter
yet,
to
so
what
I have
Gnaske
an
was trying to
excuse.
do. Wait, he might be goated.
The fuck? That's horrendous. Oh my god.
Like Gnaske was committing to the circle, and Zer0 walked out, blocked him correctly, and then also mirrored him, as Gnaske was like committing to circling him.
The fuck? That's horrendous.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I had the fucking animation!
Nah, this coping is crazy. Simple, like good dodge. Like, look at how Gnaske is basically like just next to the box, the corner of the box the entire fight. Meanwhile, Zer0 just like moved halfway across the map.
You have... How many chromosomes were you born with? No, hold the fuck up.
Fuck off, man.
No,
You
sit down.
actually look like shit. I'm not gonna
This
say
is insane.
Bro, he just
This
got
is insane, bro.
destroyed.
You can't be normal.